You are having a very different summer than you are used to. I imagine Fiji's treating you a little nicer than the mean streets of West Hollywood.
Fiji is beautiful. It's so nice. I love it here.
The show is also hitting different this year. People are loving Love Island USA. It's the first time I've seen the commentary of it's beaten the OG. I'm gonna say you're part of the secret sauce that's making that happen, but what do you attribute kind of this season hitting so with viewers?
Well, thank you for including me in part of that. I would love to, feel that way, but I think that this cast is absolutely insane.
Not even what
Exactly. This is stupid.
we didn't want to do this. We didn't want to send any of them home. You can't yell at us for that shit.
Everybody is just kind of like filling a space that needs to be filled to make it just the perfect combination of what makes Love Island for this season to be the one that I'm a part of, that other people are really finally getting on board with one of my favorite shows, which is Love Island USA. It feels really good.
Yeah, how are you handling now you're inside the TV of your favorite show?
Welcome to Fiji!
So are you still able to enjoy it as you did before, or is seeing how the sausage made changed it for you?
Oh no, I'm even more obsessed because when I go into the villa, I'm in hair and makeup beforehand, and I'm usually getting ready around the same time that the Islanders are getting ready. And so I'm able to, during that time, watch the camera feed. And then I go in the villa and whatever crazy stuff happens. And then I come out and I'm getting unready and I still have the feed on, and we have to actually tell ourselves, it's time to go to bed. We have to go home. And if I had...
It's made the fandom even more intense for you.
Yes, and if I had the opportunity to watch these Islanders 24 hours a day in my hotel room, I probably would never leave my room because I just love it.
What's been the moment for you so far of the season? It's still early days.
It is still early days. I think so far my favorite moment was the game where the underwear party, when everyone was either handcuffed or blindfolded, and these bombshells came in and they rocked that villa, and it has not been the same since. I think that was my favorite moment because it was fun. No one was going home. And it set everything off.
Oh, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Who is it?
It's Rob.
It's Rob.
It wouldn't be a bombshell if she wasn't kissing my hand.
You rooting for as a fan? Can you even say, or do you have to stay neutral?
I have to stay neutral, but that being said, I am rooting for everyone on some level. On some level, I am rooting for every single one of them to find the person that is meant for them, and hopefully they're able to find it in this villa over the summer.
I mean, Rob and Aaron found each other, so.
Rob and Aaron, I think if they literally are like the best, strongest couple of the season right now.
I just need Janae to know that life is not over at 27 if you haven't found your person yet.
Yes, and she's so smart and so beautiful. And listen, I know it's so funny because you hear a lot of the Islanders through many seasons say things like they're ready to settle down, and then you'll look at their age and they're 23.
Right.
You're like, dang.
27. Like, it's not a game to me.
Everyone will be okay.
I know Dan got to come hang in Fiji for a bit. Have you gotten him locked into Love Island? Will he watch 50 hours of Love Island with you?
Yes, he is hooked. Although he's not known, and I think is on the same level as I am with my obsession, but he is watching in order to keep up with what's going on. He initially asked me, well, which episodes are you in? And I said, well, if you don't watch the ones in between, you'll have no idea what's going on. So
Yeah.
you have to watch them all.
And as you said, outside of the underwear party, you really only showing up for bad news. You look great while delivering bad
Oh,
news.
and I hate that because I hate to show up and they'll all be like, oh my gosh, hi, Ariana. And I'm like, I have to be serious, and I feel so bad.
Well, you look amazing while you deliver that. Shout out to Emily Men, who I know pulled all these looks for you.
Yes, kills it, kills it.
What is that process like? Like, how long does it take to get ready? How long does it take to shoot those walk-ins of the villa? Because they seem very involved.
It takes about 2 to 2.5 hours to get ready, hair and makeup. We've predetermined all of our looks back in LA before coming out here. So at least I know what I'm wearing, which is usually what takes me the longest if you leave it up to me. And then the slow-mo walks with that team doesn't take as long as you would think. We do it a handful of different times from different angles, and at this point I feel like they know exactly how to get what they need. You know, they've done it so many times, and we've kind of got our formula down, and that part actually, you'd be shocked, does not take quite as long.
Okay, have you had a favorite look so far, or is it still to come?
I really loved the first one, the gold. And I actually really loved also the color block chainmail dress with the half pony.
Sort of
'cause I
13
felt like
going on 30, but make it 2020.
yeah, I felt like a pop star. So I really liked that one too.
Well, one of the looks led to an incredible Instagram clapback of yours about your lips. When do you decide it's worth getting in the muck to hit back at the trolls? Because you don't do it often, but when you do, you pack a punch.
I think that it requires a level of stupidity on their part and a level of just knowing exactly what I would say back to that. Because if it's something that I sit and think about, then I'm not gonna, respond at all. But if it's something that comes right to mind and that person is just that dumb, then it makes me feel like, why not put them in their place?
They deserve it. Well, you are...
They're asking for it.
Yeah.
They're probably very excited to have gotten that attention, honestly.
You're feeding them, but you're also feeding your soul in the process. So it all balances out karmically. You are killing it as host. You are such a natural at this. It doesn't look like work at all. I can only imagine, as somebody who has chased this dream for so long, to finally live it. It is wild. How are you processing kind of the dreams you came to LA with finally coming to fruition?
Oh man, it's something that I think I feel like I want to pinch myself every day. I think the first couple of times that I went into the villa or that we were doing things here in Fiji for, especially shooting the opening, my Britney Spears Sometimes moment on the dock at the island. It doesn't feel like work. It's just so much fun, and I'm truly living my dream. This is my dream job. Every day I'm like, this is my job. What?
Your job, and you get to leave this job for another dream job. You go to Broadway right after this. Then what? I think you need a vacation. But
I do need a vacation. I'm actually thinking that too. I would love to go on a vacation. I haven't been on a vacation in years. But at the same time, I love to work, and that's just kind of where everything started from way back when, was that I wanted to work and I wanted to work more. And so the fact that I'm getting to go back to Broadway, like those words are leaving my mouth, is very surreal, and I'm so excited. I'm so curious if it's gonna feel different, or if I'm gonna be playing the part differently. I have so many questions in my mind, and yeah, I'm very, very excited.
All will be revealed in due time. But while you are thriving, as is Something About Her, but how much FOMO did you have that you were not there when Diane Keaton stepped through those doors?
That is a moment that I will never get over. I am on a very different time zone. I'm 19 hours ahead of Los Angeles, which means that I'm 5 hours earlier, but on the next day. So basically I woke up to seeing that, and I'll never get over it. The gasp that I gasped.
We need all the
Screaming, crying, throwing up, all of the things. I mean, Diane Keaton is an absolute legend, someone who I have loved and loved since, days gone by. And yeah, the FOMO that I experienced that day was real. I still can't get over the fact that happened.
We need all the other namesakes, the Reese Witherspoons, Meg Ryans, Viola Davises to make it in, but maybe wait till September, October. Wait till you're back.
Wait, what?
Wait until you're back in town.
Oh yes, please. Yes. Yes.
We want them to come, but I want you to be there.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yes.